Crayon Shin Chan is a set. I'm not sure who asked for it, but it's definitely a set that is in Weiss Schwarz. This is actually the second set of Crayon Shin Chan that we've got in the game. The first set was released a long time ago near the start of the game. The new Crayon Shin Chan set that came out is actually legacy support. This set was released on July 26th and contains 100 cards and 101 parallel rares. The themes surrounding this set are the Crayon Shin Chan movies, which, fun fact, has had a yearly release since 1993, minus 2023 because of COVID or something, I don't know. There is a rarity called MVR, or movie rares, that uses the movie posters. There are also 29 SP cards, which, yes, it is a lot. It is up there with the high SP count along with Hololive Production, Blue Archive, and Azure Lane, which for Crayon Shin Chan is a very strange list to be a part of. This set is kind of a joke. The original Crayon Shin Chan set had a rock, paper, scissors mechanic. Like, if you look at the top corner of the cards, they had rock, paper, and scissors. So you could actually play rock, paper, scissors with your Crayon Shin Chan cards. Now, the movie set is kind of good. There is the +2 soul build as well as the gold bar build, which I am slightly interested in building. But I do want to talk about a combo that has been making its rounds over on X, formerly known as Twitter.com. No, this isn't the return of Action Mask in the form of a reprint, but you know, that card is in the set. We are going to talk about Intense Battle, Return of Robot Father Shinosuke. Man, look at that formatting. This is a red 3/2 with a climax combo. It states, if this card is in your front row, all of your movie or family characters gain 1k5 power. When this card attacks, you could pay 2, ditch 2, burn 2, and climax combo. At the start of your attack phase, if this card is in your front row, you could pay 2. Pop your climax robot, but also father. If you do, stand this card. Then choose a copy of this card in your waiting room and play it on his stage. The climax is a standby and a standby when triggered. Alright, that actually isn't that bad. Kind of a standard standby climax combo. You can get 2 Shinosukes on board for the cost of 1. You build a nice little wall because of the dual global 1k5 and you are golden. Yes, this will get tripped up by anti-early drops, but the odds that your opponent's gonna have 2 of those things in their hand, kind of slim. Now let's back up to set 1 Shin-Chan. Here we have Nui Gurumi Usa-chan. This card states, the following action is repeated until you level up. Place the top card of your deck into your clock. Choose 1 character with level 2 or lower in your waiting room and play it onto any slot on the stage. Send this card to your stock. I see the gears in your head turning right now. This essentially lets you turbo out the Shinosuke if you truly need to. You'll play your level 1 as you typically would play your level 1, not playing this card. If you're still at level 1 and you have a waiting room set up as well as the standby in your hand, you could play your Usa-chan, level up to level 2, call a level 2 from your waiting room, you gain a stock, play your standby, call Shinosuke, pay 2, stand, and then you call another Shinosuke from your waiting room. They both give out global 1k5, and yes, that does stack. Now you have a full board with 2 specific cards in hand and a minimum of 1 stock. Yes, you need 2 Shinosukes in your waiting room. Yes, you need a standby in hand. Yes, you need the Usa-chan. It is all doable. Weiss Schwarz players get the job done. You save your stock and you will have some stock in hand for the pay 2, ditch 2, burn 2. Now the question is, what do you bring out with the stuffed rabbit? Yes, you could bring out Action Mask, but he is restricted to when he can attack because your clock needs to be 2 or less. If you're playing the stuffed rabbit, you're not going to be able to attack the turn the event is played, so we could just rule him out entirely. Also, does not have a soul trigger. No real reason to run this one. You can for the meme. In the before time, you could get around with playing the Bochan, but I don't know about that now. We need something more. We are in 2023 plus 1 year. Now, may I suggest, God, I hate this name. Summoning a Storm, Singing Buttocks Bomb, Shiro and Shinosuke from the movie set. It is a 2/2 red with 5k power that gains 2k power for each card in your back row with movie or family, and it is a global 1k to your other movie or family characters. So it is going to bump up the power of the other cards. It's also a 2 soul beater, and it will be at 12k power with the other 2 Shinosukes on board, as well as a full back row. You know, this is a typical standby target. There's also the Dream World has no limit Shinosuke, more of a support card. When you play Climax, you give a character 4k power until the end of your opponent's next turn. And act, pay 1, ditch 1, rest. Top check 3 cards from the top of your deck, add 1, ditch the rest. And if you do call the level assist, you are playing a climax and you're giving out 4k power to one of your Shinosukes or the Buttocks Bomb Shinosuke, keeping them around for a lot longer. And again, you are saving cost and stock for the secondary effects of the burn 2s. Now, Weiss Schwarz is a very resource heavy type of game. This combo is essentially saving you a ton of resources. And it is a typical standby deck. You're not doing a lot of damage using Soul itself, but you are creating a really strong defensive wall and you're able to be running things over. Keep your cards on board, and if anything happens, just play another standby and you'll be fine. There is hella power being thrown around to guarantee that your standby Shinosukes or your Buttocks Bomb Shinosukes will stay on board. There's also this 2-0 card with 8k power and 1 soul. You call this card out to trip up your opponent. Now, some more support cards that you could be running include Summoning a Storm, me and Princess Hiwamari and Shinosuke, who is on play, top deck clock, climax swap from the deck. So like I mentioned, this combo has been making its rounds and the prices of the Usa-chans have steadily gone up. Now, players have been slightly ignoring this combo for the gold bar and the +2 soul, which they're actually pretty good. But is this combo good? Yeah, kind of. I like it. Multi-card combos are pretty fun, especially if you come from like different card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! There are a lot of downsides for this combo. One of the big ones is you can't search out the event. Another big one is if your opponent just knocks you from level 1 to level 2, you really don't need the event that much. There is a very specific window where you do play this event, and that is when you're stuck at level 1 leading up to your level 2. But when you pop off, it is gonna pop off. So there we go, a super quick video talking about a very haha combo. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content. And thank you all to my channel members scrolling up over here. With their support, I'm gonna build a gold bar deck. Yes, I made a whole video talking about the standby combo and I'm not even building it. Thank you all again, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.